Hey guys, what is going on? It is the Sports Master here, coming at you with episode number 4 of my Atlanta Braves MLB 14 The Show franchise mode. And in this video, we'll be taking on the Washington Nationals at home at Turner Field. Of course, we played them I believe 2 episodes ago, but we played them at their home park. So now the roles are reversed for the Atlanta Braves. We will have Mike Minor on the mound for us, Jordan Zimmerman on the mound for them. And by catching the title of this video, you know that there's going to be some info on changes regarding to the series. Now, first of all, not quitting, that's not what it is. So, don't even get that in your mind. But, I do want to change up how this was done. Yeah. So, if you've seen the last 3 episodes of this or any of the Cubs franchise, you know that I play one game of each series. That's pretty obvious because this is our 4th episode and this is only our 12th game. So I got this model from Dunbar Snack Bar, who is a YouTube commentator, and he was the first one that I really, saw that did sports and got into. So I thought I'd do that, and I thought I could keep up with this model just because in my mind I thought I'd be more consistent with the uploading. Plus, having the new multi-year, where you can save games onto the PS4, which I will be getting soon. And then, saving it to MLB 15 or and beyond. I thought we could do 2 or 3 real-life years of this. But seeing in other different types of game formats, I decided that a different format would work better with this series. One, because since I'm not the most consistent uploader, I don't want to, get only one episode out a week and, have to go through, a month in an actual, month or so. And 2, I want this to go in franchise, years. I want this to go for 3, 4, 5 years so we can really develop this team and, make it our own and not just be this preset team with all these preset players. So, but I want to do that. I want to accomplish that goal without it actually taking 3 or 4 real life years. I mean, I don't think y'all would really be interested in that. So, looking at a lot of MLB franchises that have been done in video games over the past few weeks that I've been watching, like Straight Outta Boston does a great franchise with his channel with the Boston Red Sox. Another great YouTuber that doesn't have a ton of subscribers but I really enjoy is Jersey Born, who does the Houston Astros franchise. And something that I've noticed has been similar with all of these is that they only do 10 or 15 episodes per year in the franchise. So I've decided to adapt that model of only playing, games every 3 or 4 weeks in the franchise. But something that I've also incorporated that I myself find really interesting because I kind of like the whole journalism thing is they actually have a blog where they update, how players are doing, what moves are being made, things like that you can go and read so you'll be caught up. So it's like you've been watching this for the whole time. You just don't get 60 episodes of gameplay per year, but you still know the moves that are being made. So I've decided to do that starting next episode. So between this episode and next episode, I'm going to go ahead and get a blog up. It probably just going to be on Blogger. It's probably not going to be like a sports blog website. And so I'll start linking that in the description where you can go if you want to do this. And I don't think you have to be like a member or anything. You can just go and read it. And this is optional too. It's just if you want to be completely caught up on everything that has been happening within this franchise within the 3 or 4 weeks. And so I'll be discussing a lot of what I've been discussing here, and a little bit more. So I do want to talk a little bit about moves to make this team better for this episode. So one thing that you may have been noticing is our pitching's been great, but our offense hasn't been great. And I am normally a good pitcher. Now, when I play every game, like for instance, I have a offline or not recorded MLB 14 The Show franchise that I do just when I play baseball with the Boston Red Sox, where, I just play every game just if I feel like playing a game. And, with those, sometimes I only do like 1 or 2 runs, which is a lot of what you're seeing here, but sometimes I give like 5, 6, 7 runs. But with that game as well, and I don't know if it is, I don't want to I'm playing these games with a little bit of faster pace because I don't think my flash drive or my computer software agree with hour-long plus videos. That's why my Dynasty For Eastern Michigan's a little bit shorter, so I play these games at a pretty fast pace. I don't really, as soon as the pitch is done, I click it and go to the next pitch, things like that. And I try to take pitches, but for some reason I'm less patient here. But anyway, still when I'm playing games that for some reason I'm not putting up, I'm getting realistic. Like I'm getting 5-3, 7-5, maybe the 2-1 games. But in this, I'm seeing no offense. So I don't know if it's just the hitters and their stances or what. So I'm going to do some things to try to make this team better. So there are 3 main spots where I think I can improve this team greatly, and then one that I kind of just think I can work at. And I'm going to talk about it more in length, more in detail in the description below. Or not in the description, in the blog that I'll be talking about, which will also be kind of a preface talking about a little things that happen in the video. So if you want to go ahead and watch the video first, even though the blog might be coming out first, go ahead and watch the video first and then go into that, do whatever you would like to do. So anyway, I might actually put the video out first so I can link it in the blog. But what the 3 main things that I really want to improve with this team are: 1, getting a solid right fielder. Now, B.J. Upton is a great right fielder. As you see, they're throwing somebody out. But for some reason, in real life and in the game, you can't really hit with him that much. Now, there is some exceptions, as you will see later in the video. But not only can I not hit with him personally, but the computer has a tough time hitting with him as well. Coming in, I believe he was hitting about maybe at a 160, 70, 80 clip. Which even though it's early in the season, that's not that good. Another thing is second base. Now, Dan Uggla, for some reason, used to be really good, especially in these games, but especially this year, he's declined. He's actually like a 71, and so I'm looking for a solution to that, but I'm also looking for a short-term solution, not a young guy to build up, but a guy that is already ready, because we have a man who I believe is on the bench with us named Miguel Beltran, I believe. That is actually 1 point higher than Dan Uggla and is a B prospect. He's a 72 overall, and now Uggla's a 71. So I want to build my future at second base around him, because I think in the future, when we get 2 or 3 years, he can be a solid second baseman. And then our third thing is going to be first base for just a minor leaguer, a solid guy in the 70s or high 60s, that if Freddie Freeman or Kendrys Morales, as you see B.J. Upton getting a home run, so that was one instance where I could hit with him. If Freddie Freeman or Kendrys Morales get hurt, like Freeman did, we'll have a solid backup, because right now you're about to see a man, right after we get through with this clip, making his Major League debut. This might be I think this is Manny Angel, I believe. He was making his Major League debut, and so for the next month, he will be our backup first baseman. So when Kendrys Morales can't play first base, he'll be the starter, and I believe he is a 54 overall. So we have a solid Freddie Freeman, a solid backup in Kendrys Morales, who could be a right field solution in the future. Actually, one of his secondary positions is right field, so if we can't get anybody to pan out with right field, Kendrys could become an everyday right fielder. But this man is a 54 overall, I believe. So we need a guy in the 60s or 70s that can be, a starter or backup in AAA if we want to try to let this guy develop. But that can come in if one of these guys get injured. But other than that, I really like everything about our pitching staff with the with the top 5 starters and the relievers. I'm really liking those. Our bench is pretty good. I might want to get a replacement for Jordan Schaefer, just to get a more solid backup, even though I love Jordan Schaefer. Since he's high 60s, he's like 68, 69. Maybe get a more solid guy to back up our outfield. One guy I really like that used to be on the Braves, he is actually one of my favorite players, him and Jair Jurgens, who I might sign if somebody doesn't pan out in the rotation, is Gregor Blanco, who plays currently for the San Francisco Giants. He's in the low 70s, so he's like 5 or 6 points. And he's still that same type of guy. He is, decent contact, not that great power, but good speed. And that's the kind of guy I want coming off the bench, especially in these backup roles and especially for outfielders that, maybe they don't get a lot of opportunities to hit, but if we need a fast pinch runner, they're there immediately. So that's just kind of my thoughts on the series update. And now the things that I want to improve this team is we get Craig Blitzcraig Kimbrell as a trophy. I thought we had a save with him before. I guess that's what it is. But anyway, guys, that'll be the game. We win 1-0, so that's just more proof that, our pitching staff is great, but we need to update this offense, especially because all the starters weren't in there for Washington. But that's going to wrap up the video pretty much as we pick up the win 1-0. We have Mike Minor with the win. Actually, he did not get the win. I believe that was Johnny Venters with the win. I believe Jordan Zimmerman got the loss, as you see. Oh no, Luis Avalon. Sorry, I really wasn't even paying attention during the video. Luis Avalon with the win. Jordan Zimmerman with the loss. Craig Kimbrell with the save. And of course, I'd either have to go with Mike Minor or B.J. Upton with the player of the game. Although Minor only pitched 6 because we pinch hit Ryan Domit. But anyway, guys, that'll wrap up the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Follow me on Twitter. It's linked in the description below. Like and comment on this video. Feedback is always appreciated. Go back and watch all my other videos. I got baseball, I got football, different series that I'm sure you will enjoy. Subscribe for more videos. You guys are awesome. Have a great day, guys. Check back to the channel for different videos. You guys are awesome. Peace.